Welcome back to Stories from the Nest, Voice of Early Birds. Today's guest didn't just switch careers, he changed universes. One day he's in the banking with boardrooms, KPIs, and formal shirts. Next day he's dealing with kitchens, customers, and paneer production. Like it was the most natural transition in the world. But beneath that shift is a man carrying forward a family legacy with clarity, humility, and a learner's mindset. Welcome back to your show, Jay.
Thank you, Sujo, for inviting me to your amazing podcast. And it's an honor to be here, honestly.
Thank you. Jay, a movie your dad and brother watched ended up becoming the family's identity. When you hear Sudesh now, what does that name mean to the Tankis?
So the name Swades is very significant for our family. Especially it was one of the top names we were considering when we wanted to keep the name for our brand, Swades. So it is one of the Shah Rukh Khan's best movies, best work, hands down. And it signifies NRIs who dream big, who want to go out of India and make a big name and, fulfill their dreams. So it is very close to the story of my dad. So hence the name Swades.
An 18-year-old arriving Dubai by ship, promised a waiter's job but sent straight to the sick. Which part of your father's grit influences your mindset the most?
So every part of his life inspires me, especially the one that, when he came to Dubai. So he was 18 years old and literally, he, I think, left his 11th or 12th exam, and he left everything and he decided he wanted to come to Dubai. And, dad's elder brother used to be working in Dubai. And he said, when you come here, you will be promised a waiter's job and, we'll start from there. But when he came, things were totally different. He was told that he has to be a dishwasher, and but he still did it. He came. We come. My dad comes from a village background. My grandfather was a farmer, and he never shied away from hard work. So he said, "Come what may, I will start." And he started dishwashing until his hands became swollen. He continued for almost 3 years, and after 3 years, he told my grandfather that it's getting a lot difficult. Can I come back? And what my grandfather told my dad is that if you're coming back, don't come home. And he was very strict about it. So my dad stayed, and I think that's the beauty of life. If you keep moving forward, keep staying where you are, keep your foot on the ground, keep moving, life can surprise you beautifully, like my dad. So, he continued his journey as a dishwasher, and then he became a waiter. Then he became a cashier. Then he became a manager. Then he became a partner with my uncle. And in 2009, he started his own brand of sauces.
Sudesh, yeah, wow. What a journey. Okay, when the first restaurant burned down and the family rebuilt from zero, what did that moment teach all of you about resilience and perseverance?
So the phase of our life, something that taught us and can teach everyone is that everything changes. Nothing is permanent. In 2008, we had a restaurant called Alastad in Bardubai, and it caught fire. Especially my dad was there for
The Allah Saudi, the kebab.
no, not that. Okay, it was called Alastad. It was an Arabic name. Old times you used to get license easily if it's an Arabic name. So our name of a restaurant was Al Astad. It was part of Evergreen Group. It was nestled in Bardubai, near Dubai Museum. And my dad worked there for 22 years. And one day I was in India and I got to hear that it caught fire. Oh. Fortunately, no one got injured. Everyone was safe. But what happened is that, that was the changing point in our life because after the restaurant got burned, we were in minus. I was approaching for an MBA program wherein I had already signed up. I had to join in a week's time. And we were in a situation where my dad had to sell a plot to fund my MBA fees. And he never hesitated for that. I even asked him, "Are you sure? Should I come back? Can we be together and start the journey again?" He said, "No worries. You continue your education. I will. I and my brother, like my brother Rahul, they together figured out. My brother was working in Rag Bank, which supported the family for a few years, and my dad then started his own restaurant with the name of Swades in Karama, one of the first restaurants in Karama. Today there are more than 300 in that area, but we are one of the first there. And especially because of his legacy, his nature and network, everyone came and supported him. So one thing I realize is that your nature, your positivity, your network is everything you have. That where no matter what, when the life shows you ups and downs, people who are close to you stay with you and they help you to rebound and bounce back. So our story is about bouncing back. See, so yeah.
There is something I've seen. Your family shares your early struggles with real pride, and that's commendable. I do the same with my own Dubai story because people should know that it wasn't all rosy. So, what gave your family the confidence to say that, yes, this is where we started and we are proud of it?
So even after my dad's restaurant caught fire in 2008, we were not a family who will give up. We have a thick skin. We come from Gujarat. We definitely are very persevering by nature, by our DNA. It's difficult for us to give up, and we never give up. So my dad, what he decided is, instead of saying, okay, life is over, no, he said, no, we're gonna restart, we're gonna rebound. So he started his own restaurant again in 2009 in Karama. One became, then the struggle was to think, okay, who will come again? Always a question mark when you start a new business. But he, with his grit, his determination, and the support from all our customers, all the friends, we were able to bounce back.
Swadesh has always been a business with heart, the warmth, the personal touch, even those Kaju Katli moments your dad created. I've heard of that. And Milky Way now has grown into a major paneer supplier across UAE, something unimaginable in the early days. How do you keep that heart first spirit alive in as everything grows?
So Swadesh is all about heart. You rightly mentioned. I'll just say some incidences that I remember of is that when my dad had an earlier restaurant, there were kids coming in all the time for water, and they used to come with their families. So my dad's habit, and I think great nature, is that he used to always give them a kaju
Kaju
katli,
Katli.
and he used to give them a pani puri, or something that they used to like, anything that he never said no. And those moments were the foundation of Swadesh, because today those same kids, maybe they're millionaires, they're doing amazingly well in their life. They come with their kids to our restaurant and greet dad. I think that's the wealth my dad has created.
The legacy.
That's the legacy of Swadesh.
You're a constant learner, books, mentors, motivators. How much of your BNI journey has fueled that mindset and shaped your personal and professional growth?
So I think BNI's journey coincides with my journey of expanding my family business. Uh, Similar to my family business, when I came into BNI, I thought I know everything, which was a misconception. And in my business as well, I fell flat on my face, thinking that I know everything. So the first thing I did is unlearn a lot of things. And what I realized is that the world is bigger beyond my own bubble of my business. There is a world beyond, uh, you know, a business that I have. Meeting new people, meeting the great mentors I have today in BNI, like you, Sijo, has taught me that I have to the more humble I am, the faster and higher I'll go in life. And I also was not a great orator. I'm still not. But honestly, if I'm sitting today giving a podcast with you, I have come a long way.
5 years with Early Birds now. Have you ever felt that I should check out some other chapter and try it out? I mean, I've already made my connections here. Why not check out another chapter? Did you ever feel that?
So I will reveal something, Sijo. I've never attended any other chapter in the last 5 years.
Same with
Right? I've never attended any chapter because I never felt like, honestly, because I'm fulfilled in the chapter. Secondly, I have visited some conclaves, and all these regional conclaves gives me an opportunity to interact with other chapters. And to my great surprise, I get calls from every chapter in BNI without even having met them sometimes, that they want to do business with me. And I feel, BNI is my extended family. And, I want to grow my own family so much that other people want to join my family. Considering all this, it's such a heavyweight chapter that every member here is an industry leader. Every member here, I feel, is so strong that I don't even feel for a second I should look anywhere else.
We are a very happy chapter.
The happiest chapter in Dubai. I think not just Dubai, I think entire world.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, now something back home. Hetal has this naturally positive, always smiling energy. I've met her so many times. How does that influence your journey and keep everything balanced at home and in business?
So it's a positive influence, I'm sure. So Hetal and I are like Shiva and Parvati.
Wow.
So she completes me. Fire and ice, yes. So she completes me. She's my mirror. She doesn't judge me. I can be myself with her. And I think, if you want to be successful in life, you need a running mate. Hetal is my running mate, and I'm also a running mate for her.
Cool.
She completes me from everything I do, everything I feel. She fuels my aspirations. If I truly want to become great in all spheres of my life, she is the reason.
Wonderful, wonderful. Finally, complete this line for me. BNI for me is.
BNI for me, in 2 words, is life opener. Life opener is basically BNI has opened my life up. It has opened me to so many opportunities, CEO, that I can't imagine. If I wasn't in BNI, it now today contributes a big share to my revenue of my business. It has connected me to such gentlemen, in BNI who are mentors to me today. And it is that SOS number on my phone that I can call anytime and for anything. That I have all the solutions here, that I don't have to look anywhere.
Indeed, indeed. What a wonderful experience. And that's the beauty of the Thanki journey, whether it is banking or restaurants, paneer or persistence. What stays constant is the heart behind it. This has been another episode of Stories from the Nest, Voice of Volleybirds. Some stories entertain you, this reminds you why legacies matter. Dr. Sujoy Matthews signing off with Jay Thanki from Sudesh.